Hey guys, and welcome to Pediatrics Board Review. My name is Dr. Ashish Goyal, and I'm the creator of the PBR certification system. I'm so glad that you found out about this webinar because this webinar is really going to change how you view your pediatric board exam. It is actually a very, very scary exam, and by attending this webinar, I'm going to give you the opportunity to understand exactly what you need to do to pass this exam. This exam is really different than anything that you've taken before. It's different than step 1, it's different than step 2, it's different than step 3, and you are actually a different person now than you were when you were taking those board exams. And that's why it's so critical that you understand how to approach it, because if you approach it wrong, you're going to be like the 15 to 20% of folks out there that tend to fail this exam every single year. And if you're at moderate or high risk of failing, then it's critical that you have a sound understanding of what it takes to pass this board exam. Now, during the webinar, we're going to cover a lot of things, okay? So some of the things that we're going to cover are going to be things about you, okay? So trying to diagnose exactly why you might be at risk for failing the exam. And it's really, really important because there are things about you that you probably don't even recognize are going to be more likely to cause you to fail. And by understanding what those things are, you can now manage those things in an appropriate way to make sure that you are well poised to pass the exam. We're also going to teach you how to leverage technology. Technology is going to be used not only to make sure that you're being super efficient, because I absolutely have a love for efficiency, and I want you guys to be as efficient as possible during this entire board prep experience. So you're not only going to understand how you can use technology to help you be efficient in your studying, but on top of that, you're also going to learn how to use technology to help you blow past certain educational barriers and certain emotional barriers, because I'm going to help you find a forum that you can go to ask any questions that you want. Okay, so it's a really, really cool forum, and I can't wait to tell you about it on the actual webinar. Now, the initial certification exam is a really scary exam, especially if you're someone that's failed any medical board exam in the past, or if you tend to typically score right around the passing score or somewhere between the passing score and the average, and you're not one of those people who just always blows it away and gets a score above the national mean. Okay, so for you guys, I want to make sure that I also take this opportunity in the webinar to get rid of some of that fear and anxiety that you have and really give you a concrete plan on how to move forward. I've been doing this webinar for a long time, and one of the things that I consistently hear from folks after they go through the webinar is that they are so relieved that they were able to attend and watch this webinar, because it's finally giving them that plan that they need to make sure that they are on the road to success. So that's what I want to do for you guys during this board success webinar, and I really hope that you attend. It's a free webinar. There's absolutely no obligation whatsoever to attend it, and I promise you that you're going to get so much out of it that it's going to make you feel much more confident as you start to approach your board studying. All right, take care, guys, and if you have any questions whatsoever, either about Pediatrics Board Review, board studying, or anything else, just shoot us an email over at online@pediatricsboardreview.com, and either I or one of my amazing Team PBR members will get back to you really, really shortly. And I hope to see you on the webinar.